again. I bet no, okay. One sec. No, wrong button. Okay. Well, today I'm doing a Outlaw Rogue guide because I see a lot of them and they're not really that helpful to me, to be honest. They're a bit crappy, to be honest. I'm just gonna come out there and say it right now. Yeah. So let's do this. Talents. These are basic talents for me. Yeah. Marked for death, you know, so getting that opener with all the bones to get your extra buffs, you know. Let me go to train dummy and show you. So my opener, I'll just start like about 10 seconds before the pull, just mark for death, roll the bones. I've got 2 buffs here, broadsides, Jolly Roger, and there's other buffs as well. And basically broadsides 20% increased damage on your combo point damage dealers, and your abilities generate an extra combo point, so that's probably the best buff you could get. Jolly Roger, Saber Slash has an additional 25% chance of striking additional time, which is a passive as well, not the buff. You have a passive, I think. I know it's just it normally. It has a 35% without the buff as well to make it hit another time, and it makes your pistol shot just free. So yeah. And especially with the quick draw talent, with its 50% increased damage and an extra combo point, if you get those 2 buffs that I just got now, that's probably the best setup you could do for a burst, I guess. Grappling hook, you know, just movement, I guess. Yeah. Deeper stratagem is the way to go, but at the moment I got the ring, which gives me the Viger talent. It does help out quite a lot. An extra 50 energy is like well, an extra Saber Slash. So yeah. Alacrity is probably the best talent you could go for here, because, well, pretty much just a permanent bloodlust. It's stupid. Put on the weak and elusiveness. Like, these rows you could pretty much just choose what you want. They're just flavor talents. Cheat death and elusiveness and iron stomach, they're all really good, just depending on what your fight is. Dirty tricks, put on the weak. Parlay isn't really the best one you want to take, because it replaces your blind, which is kind of bad, because you might need it for some ads in a raid fight or something. Piranha Week's pretty good, like, because, well, you can gouge the target and they take 10% increased damage, or cheap shot, you know, everything. Yeah, and Dirty Tricks are just basically free CCs without energy cost. Okay. But yeah, your buff priority should be, 1 second, I can't remember them. Let me look at my weak auras. True Bearing is probably your #1 buff that you want. It makes it so your cooldowns, every combo point you use, it lowers your cooldown on something that has a cooldown. So like Adrenaline Rush, Curse of the Dreadblades, Between the Eyes, Mark for Death, etc. Then you want broadsides. I said earlier, makes you generate 1 extra combo point with a combo point user, and makes your combo point damage dealers do 20% extra damage. Then you want Jolly Roger, because it makes your Saber Slash hit another. It has extra chance to hit another time. Then Shark Infested Water increases your critical strike by 25%. Then Grand Melee is probably the worst buff you could get. Oh no, Buried Treasure, you want that before Grand Melee, because Grand Melee is probably the worst buff you could get. Buried Treasure basically just gives you 30% extra energy regen, and Grand Melee gives you 50% extra attack speed, and it gives you like 20% leech. It's pretty good if you're like doing solo content, sure, but like in a raid instance where you need more damage or something, yeah, you don't really want that. It's good if you get like broadsides of it, I guess, but apart from that, no, you don't really want that. Moving on next, I guess stat build. My stats aren't perfect at the moment. I'm still switching over to Outlaw from Subtlety, so I've got a crap ton of mastery still. Up here is the Stat Priority. It's an add-on that I use. Can't remember what it's called though. I will find out later. I'll put it in the description. Yeah, the Stat Priority is Versatility, Haste, Crit, Mastery. Mastery is kind of rubbish, to be honest. I have a lot of it because I'm not the brightest person after changing specs. Versatility is really good because, well, it's a flat out damage increase. Haste, you get your energy back faster, especially if you get that buried treasure buff, then you're always going to be bouncing with energy. That's pretty much Outlaw Rogue in a nutshell. Critical Strike, just, you know, crit hits, more damage. And Mastery is just stupid because it makes your offhand deal 100k physical damage when it hits, or 69% chance for me, but yeah. But yeah, the best in slot legendaries, I don't actually have them because my luck is really stupid. It's the Mantle of the Master Assassin and Greenskin's Waterlogged Wrist Cuffs. Because, well, Between the Eyes has a 20% chance per combo point to increase the damage in the next pistol shot by 200%. Pistol shot, standard, does 164k damage without a proc or anything. So, it's a good buff, I guess. It is a best in slot, definitely, because it makes it do a hell load more damage. And Mantle of the Assassin, while stealth is active and for 5 seconds after breaking stealth, your critical strike chance is increased by 100%. Which basically, like, if you're using Vanish on cooldown, because, well, you know, Vanish activates stealth, then use Ambush as a guaranteed crit strike on your ambush, then for 5 seconds after that, so you could do, I don't know, 2 Saber Slashes and then a Between the Eyes for a guaranteed crit. And Between the Eyes, with a crit, makes it do 4 times the normal damage. So for me, it does around 2.2 mil damage, something like that. If I crit with 6 combo points, sorry. Yeah, that's it really. What next? Rotation. I shall go to my oddball and tell you my rotation. It's pretty simple really. It's just the rinse and repeat. After you've got the right buffs, you've got to just keep up with your cooldowns. Bear with me, I'll get to you because I don't know how to edit because I'm a swag lord. Yeah, AoE is just the same as your single target rotation, but with Blade Flurry on because it just makes it hit all targets around you. Yeah, you just want to keep up your cooldowns basically with True Bearing and Restless Blades. Every combo point you use has, reduces the cooldown by 0.5 seconds per combo point. So it's pretty good. Let me show you my damage here. Okay, so basically I'd start off with a pre-pot marked for death for all the bones, and I got 2 really good buffs again. So I do an ambush, saber slice, my cooldowns that but yeah. I'll just keep basically repeating saber slash into run through when I don't have my procs of pistol shot. And then I use Between the Eyes off cooldown, same with Mark for Death, to get basically a free run through or pistol shot, depending if it's off cooldown or not. And reroll. I've got True Bearing and Grand Melee. It's not really much of a good roll, but I'll keep it because of the True Bearing. Yeah, so I can get my cooldowns off cooldown faster, basically. And then yeah, it's basically just rinse and repeat. It is. But yeah, that's really it, guys. I guess I'll put the add-on of this in the description. I will. I can't remember what it's called right now, and don't really want to check. But yeah, I thought that was okay. That's a bit cringy. Yeah. So thanks for watching, guys. I guess, and yeah. Thanks.